These look kind of tiny. We'll see. One thing to note is there is not a cast member or team member back here at all. They're all on the other side. It looks like it has bars similar to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, where it's like the U, and you're gonna have to have it around both legs. That worries me. So I do fit. It's not extremely comfortable, but I fit. The first ride passes. Let's see how it is. Well, we made it. Interesting thing right here are these little cannons you can pay for to squirt the people on the ride. That was pretty awesome. I didn't expect that one. So that was a cool ride, but it is tight, just so you know. I can't necessarily recommend it. If you've got bigger thighs, it's going to be an issue, just so you know. But it was a lot of fun. They do have these family dryers that multiple people can stand in. I think it might be worth it for, you know, a family. It's not for a single person, in my opinion. All right, guys, next up is the Kraken. So unfortunately, I have to say it's probably not going to be a fit. I can't really fit in the seat, and this is where it goes for me. There's no team member to ask about extensions, and it really has to go about there to fit. I will say my biggest concern and complaint so far is not necessarily the rides, but I can't find team members to ask questions to get assistance from. There's just nobody working in the front of these rides. Even at the lines, at the last ride I was on, there's nobody coordinating the line. All right, guys, let's check out SeaWorld's Antarctica Empire of the Penguins. Looks like there's no line, at least, or at least a very short one.
Frozen bridge of rock and snow, a gentle call.
And this is Skyla. She's a Gen 2 penguin, just like our friend Puck. Skyla and over 200 of her penguin friends call SeaWorld home. Are you ready to meet them?
So I think before the pandemic, they actually had a ride here through like the life of Puck, which is the little penguin. They show it in the cartoon at the beginning. Whenever I see little penguins like that, I just hear Robin Williams' voice. It's 32 degrees.
And there is underwater view and swimming. But if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. My name is Kat.
So the brown ones are about 10 months old, and those are baby king penguins. Apparently it takes 3 years for them to lose that down. You can kind of see one over there in the back losing it.
Strap that's coming around this corner over here. Chin strap is gonna have that black line going around. His chin, that's how I got his name.
Looks like Manta is still not running people. I'm guessing this is part of the reason that there are so few people actually here. There's not many people here. I'm gonna do the dining with orcas. This was $31. Let's see how it is. All right, here's my table, and this is my view. The orcas just finished their show, so they'll be back in here in a minute. Y'all, it's all you can eat. They're in danger. I got the creamy Alfredo penne pasta and the grilled chicken to start. All right, here's my little side of pasta, and here's the regular chicken meal. It looks really good. The pasta is fantastic. It's got a great, I would like it a little crispier. I think it was cooked a little too long. It's a little too soft for me. But the Parmesan cheese on top is quality. All right, we'll try the chicken. Okay, good. That sauce is delicious, but I was a little worried. I thought it would be too dry. It's not. It's very good.
Everybody, my name's Adam. I'm one of the trainers waiting at you guys over here. Welcome. Now,
on the sides, the potatoes were really good. I actually just ordered some more of them. And the rice was good. The veggie mix was a little bland, so I didn't really enjoy it that much. But everything else was just fantastic. Just to make sure I tried everything, I asked them to bring me some of the beef and salmon, and I wanted some more potatoes. I just tried the beef by itself and with the sauce. It's just a touch tough, just a very lightly tough, but very flavorful. Doesn't really need the sauce, but the sauce adds maybe 2% flavor to it, which is good. Now the salmon is cooked to perfection. I do think that the little vegetables on top help cut some of the fishiness of it, so I think it helps I do think that helps add a lot to it on that one. But this whole meal was just, it's honestly been one of the better meals best meals I've had in all of Orlando. And for $31 plus, we're about to get to see the Orca training. That's so cool.
behaviors because they've been trained to little vocalizations from Leah there. Vocalizations come from the blowhole on a killer whale. Not some kind of hand signal or something, or you might just be asking her to do some easy stuff, right? Because the whales decided that they weren't super excited about doing. They're coming into G pool here. We may just ask Malia for.
So they just brought the desserts. I will not be eating all of these.
Response, right? Wow, that was great. So what we're looking for with it, right? We didn't want to say good job. She's gone over there. She's flipped over and she's presented her tail up onto the shallow ledge. So that's the exact posture that we would ask for. Which is going to allow us to take great care of them. Both mentally and physically. So there was a nice little wave goodbye there, and then I just saw it reach right in the center, or center-ish in the pool here to say goodbye to you guys. It was a great back.
Enjoy Dine with Orcas. As our presentation comes to a close, please enjoy the remainder of your meal.
That was one of the coolest dining experiences I've ever had. Now it does vary in price depending on how busy it is, but I assume $31 is kind of the minimum, which is a fantastic price. I'm here on November 2nd, so they are just getting ready for their Christmas displays. Looks like they are constructing a new roller coaster. If it's like Disney World, it'll be ready in about 4 years. But I have a feeling they'll get it done a little faster than that. So apparently a Sky Tower tour is an additional cost.
I'm just letting you know, I can only do card right now, but the girls will.
The little boy getting up.
Stay right here. Dude.
This one.
Call him.
Chris, Sunny.
Atlanta.
Oh my god.
This is like the biggest elevator you've ever been on. You see that wasp trying to get in the elevator?
Look at the hot air balloon.
That's Disney Springs.
Oh yeah, it sure is. Look at
Hot
that.
air balloon.
Yep. You guys, this is pretty cool, right? Wow.
This is not scary at all.
There's the Orlando Conference Center. I assume that's Aquatica.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Aquatica.
Look,
Yeah,
there's Aquatica.
yeah, we love that, don't we?
What is that ice place?
The ice place.
That's where we went.
It's
Guys,
the
remember we
penguins.
went
Yeah,
there.
that's right. That is the penguin. That's the penguin house.
Look at Aquatica.
We're definitely gonna go look at the penguins before we leave.
Yeah, just in case we go straight.
Oh, look at the flamingos.
Look at those boats. We are getting up there.
So high up.
Look at the orcas over there, guys. They look like little teeny fish.
No, we're just spinning. We're just spinning.
No, we're going up stuff.
Come on down. Come sit down.
Sit down, buddy. Okay, you want to go to the edge?
There's the orcas. There's the orcas.
Oh, look at that. Great.
We're all like 100 feet up.
I love how the wasps keep flying in the window trying to get in there. You see that? Look at these bees. There's wasps and stuff trying to get in here.
How are there wasps this high up?
That's what I was thinking too.
Look, they're like, I can break this.
You better not try to break that glass. What's down there anyway? Look, that's the.
Can I have my car, Daddy?
This isn't the cards, buddy.
Where's the entrance?
It's like
No, not the animal car.
it's right over there through the trees. You can see the red on the side of the truck. They're taking those trees, next to it. Look in your other window. Look at those trees. You can see.
Where, Daddy?
It's that.
Oh, yes.
You can see the red on the writing.
Daddy, where is it?
I just pointed at it, bud.
It's through the trees. You have to see like the little bits of red. Wait, is it that?
Just to note that the fuel rod exchange here is now $2. It's no longer free at SeaWorld. All right, we're making our way over to the Shark Wreck Reef. Long before there were dinosaurs, long before there were birds, long before there were humans, there were sharks. Excuse me. How colorful.
Let him shake.
All right, we're gonna try Mako, or Mako, I think? Mako. It has a 54-inch height requirement. Even this roller coaster, there's no line really. All right, here's the roller coaster. So unfortunately, the seat did not work. It is a little too tight, and it has to click 3 times coming down. So that type of seat design is actually usually pretty good for people, but the seat itself is too narrow. Also, it has to click 3 times apparently coming down. Now, they do have some where as long as you can get it to a certain point, it just stops, or it doesn't, or it can stop pretty much anywhere and lock in place. That is a design they could have used, they did not. All right, we're gonna do Infinity Falls next. What I like about their water rides is they actually have it so you can pay and squirt people and actually get even more wet. I was just told they have double seat belts, so there should be plenty of room.
Keep your hands and feet inside the raft and
They were right, I fit perfectly fine. No problems. Whoa! Well, my back is soaked already. Y'all, it was an elevator. I did not expect that. There's no line, so I could just do it again. I wonder if I can. It's because of great rides like that that I do recommend taking an extra pair of socks. Of course, I did not take my own advice. Oh well. Y'all, we made it to Sesame Street Land. I'm so excited. Yes, I am going to test all the rides here that they'll let me. I'm assuming many of you have kids and you're coming with kids, so this is for you. Or maybe you just like kids rides. That's perfectly fine too. This just opened in 2019. Obviously it had to shut down for a while, but so it's a very new part of the park. First up, we're going to try Sunny Day Carousel. This was an older carousel, obviously rethemed. I think these things are super cute. I haven't noticed this at the other rides, but this is pretty cool, especially for kids, obviously for kids with autism. So you do have to be able to buckle on this ride, but I also noticed that he gave the guy an extension buckle, which is pretty cool. It's nice to see they actually have those. But I'm up here and I fit, so thank you, SeaWorld. There's my horse. They're playing the Elmo song. Thankfully, I did fit. I did use one seatbelt extension. I thought I'd need two. It worked out. I will say this is not as comfortable as Disney's, but that's okay. I hope he doesn't mind I'm using his ear to hold my cup. I will say, out of all of the carousels I've ridden, this one has the worst view. I always feel so silly, but I love this. So I don't have a photo pass here, but I'm wondering if I can get a picture with my phone. Oh, Abby is here. This is cute. It's a pleasure. I can't believe not everybody's lining up to see you. It's such a slow day out there. Nobody's here. They're all in school. They're all learning. See, Disney never puts their Halloween merchandise on sale. I think they just send it to the outlets. So that's cool. You can actually get a Cookie Monster cup, and there's other accessories you can buy, and you're actually helping a charity out. What a cute Christmas tree. All right, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this, but let's try it. Can you say hello to Fat Tested Travel? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Yeah, you put it on your ear. Come on. All right, let's talk to them. It was good to meet you, Abby.
They are my friends, and so are you.
Aw, thank you.
Surprise! It is me, Ray Lagoon. Oh, welcome to Sesame Street, where there are monsters and fairies and grouches to meet. Have fun.
Bye. Y'all, it's Big Bird's nest. Is he out today? I want to do story time with Big Bird. Let's be honest, the adults will love this more than the kids. Time to fat test Elmo's choo-choo train. Let's see. Thanks for letting us ride on the train, Elmo.
Did you see that snail?
I see the snails. That's the seat, guys. There's the seat. Okay, so only a certain amount of adults can get on at once, but it does fit. And they had 2 adults and 1 kid, so I thought I would wait. And we're gonna just wait till the next one and I'll get on then. That way I wanted them to be able to ride together. All right, there's 1 big belt and 1 low seat. So yep, I fit perfectly fine. So when you come, you'll be able to ride with your kids. You won't have any problems. I'll take a point to point out, if you need it, Hoopers has it. Today's video is sponsored by no one. Thanks, Elmo. It's a very short track, obviously, but you go around twice. They do have this other kids' little play area here called Harmony Hills. I think there's another one that's a wet area. Unfortunately, the cookie drop is closed, so we cannot test it today. I was really hoping that was a working food truck. Never mind, it is. Here's the wet area. It looks fun. I'm wearing regular shoes though, but my socks are already wet, so why not? All right, now we're gonna try Super Grover's Boxcar Derby.
Gates are now closing. If you're not a rider, see on this boxcar.
We're gonna be Cookie Monster. That's appropriate. But I don't know why there are these things in the benches. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. A guy asked to trade, so I'm now earning. So I do fit. My leg is really sitting up on that piece that I don't know why it's there. But we made it. So just pass the fat test for now. We'll see if they kick me off. That was a nice, fast roller coaster. Unfortunately, Slimy Slider and Abby's Flower Power are both closed right now. Well, thanks for having us, Abby and Elmo. I'll see you guys next time. That's an interesting ad. When I was looking for places to eat before I found Dine with Orcas, I was told the altitude bar burgers were good. They still have a lot of their Halloween stuff up. All right, guys, let's check out Icebreaker. All right, guys, so unfortunately, I did get seated, and the seat's plenty big enough, and this goes over me, but it's not going to be down far enough to do that. So, unfortunately, this one is going to be a fail. I don't know how well you guys can see, but they are practicing their ice skating show for Christmas. Let's check out the Dolphin Nursery.
And sometimes they get curious and explore with their mouths. That being said, we just want to, keep in mind the animal safety and your...
Here's one thing I don't get, is they sell these cups, but they provide no place on the rides for you to store them and require you to have a locker. I've never seen that anywhere else. So then you have to get a locker for $2 to ride a ride. How that works, I don't know. I'm back at Manta. We're gonna try this again. This is how you're positioned on the ride though. So I'll be honest, I have low hopes that with that kind of positioning, we'll be able to fit. Looks like they do have a test seat, and Ashley says persons with large upper body dimensions may not fit in a standard seat. So here's the makeup of the seat. It does have the thing for the groin, and then these things for the legs. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is gonna work, guys. I made it over to the Ray Lagoon. Wow, there are a lot of them. Hey there. So it's just after 5 and a lot of stuff is starting to close. All the shows except for the final Orca show is over. So it looks like they get done here pretty early. A lot of stuff has been closed today anyway. So like 3 of the rides in Sesame Street Land. But again, I look at the crowd and I understand. It is a very low crowd day. So I cannot guarantee what it's like on busier days. I'm assuming they don't close stuff early and they don't have as many rides closed. They may also have a staffing problem like so many places. I'm not sure.
With all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter! Love to play. In fact, they actually learn a lot by playing games like Follow the Leader with their mothers and other whales. And we're going to put that to the test today with our audience volunteer Graham and everyone on this side of the stadium. So we need everybody over here to stand up. Going to follow. So for this, you're going to put two hands up above your head and then wave your hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think she's done. Well done. Of the killer whales in our histories of these amazing animals. For example, we've learned that a killer whale pregnancy has a gestation period of 17 months, and that's information that we simply wouldn't be able to obtain out in the wild. Some information...
Well, the park is about to close, so I think that brings this walkthrough to an end. I believe we got to do most things except for the seals and some of the other smaller shows. I'd love to come back and do them, I hope to. But I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough, and if you ever make it to SeaWorld or Universal or Disney or see me at the parks, please say hello and don't forget to subscribe.